My name is Jennifer Smith, and I was diagnosed at age 37. So I didn't have a history of cancer, and I was sort of like checking my body out because I had a new boyfriend, and I wanted to feel what he would feel. And I felt something in my left breast, and I was concerned, and I called my GYN, and they were concerned, but not overly concerned. They said, well, just come in, it's probably nothing. So I went in, saw my GYN, and he felt it and said the same thing. It's probably nothing, but we're gonna send you to get a mammogram right now. So I got a mammogram, and they found something. And from there, it progressed. Within 2 weeks, I had breast cancer. I was diagnosed, and then a month later I had a left mastectomy. And then 5 days after I had my mastectomy, they told me that there were more positive lymph nodes than they thought. So I had to wait 3.5 more weeks, and then I had a second surgery, which was the axillary node surgery, where they pulled out a whole bunch more lymph nodes. So I had 2 surgeries immediately, and then chemo. I had bandages, so it looked like it was probably ACE bandages. That's what I had on, just wrapping. I'm very small, so I don't know, maybe if somebody has bigger breasts, they have more stuff, but I had an ACE bandage, sort of like a mummy. I was a mummy, basically. I wish my mom was here because she might remember that a little better, but you know, the fluid soaked through, so mom had to change the bandages. I'm assuming the fluid soaked through pretty quickly because I had the grenades. I had 2 of those little blood bombs. I only had one side, so this side's okay, but it soaked through, and mom had to take the bandages off, and that's probably all I had was that bandage, so she washed it and then had to put it back on me. And underneath the bandages I had some sort of plasticky kind of uncomfortable contraption. It was just sort of like a bib, and then the bandages went over the top. But my mom really had to deal with a lot because those little blood grenades and the fluids are kind of, it's not really pleasant, especially if you're not trained in it. So when you have the surgery, your arm is really affected. So I couldn't lift this, right? So this was probably, the range of motion was here. And you can get it back through exercises, but with the initial surgery, you can't move. I couldn't even move in the hospital, right? They wouldn't even let me move my arm. So putting on anything myself was completely impossible. If I didn't have my mother there as a 24-hour caretaker, I couldn't have done it. So I don't know how anybody alone, and I know there are women who go through this alone, I don't know how they could manage to do that. Because if you can't lift your arms to put something on, or even no range of motion, it's very difficult. It's okay. I am happy with my surgical results. I have this great mastectomy tattoo. I think it aesthetically looks fine, but the thing that nobody really talks about with cancer is it's mentally here forever. So seeing friends of mine get re-diagnosed and die, and feeling fear for myself every time I have a test, that's really hard. That's the hardest part. You know, take whatever body part you want, but if you could get rid of the fear of reoccurrence or the possibility of reoccurrence, I mean, do whatever you can. I want that gone, and it's never going to be gone. That's forever. The thing that most impresses me about the bra is the drain solutions, being able to just sort of fasten them into the bra, and even that little clip on the front is awesome because we had to pin them in. This is a great solution to be able to have it built right into the bra, and it looks really easy to just adhere to yourself. Looks great. I would definitely have used this bra, and I'm glad that you gave me a packet with some samples because I'm planning to pass those on to somebody to just check out. Yeah, I think this is a great product, and I wish it was out 8 years ago when I needed it.